Okay, so looking at the database part of this paper region, so
Okay.
I will have to start off with the evidence document as well, because
Yeah.
we need to take screenshots. So evidence, tax one evidence, open the file, J2322 evidence. So the first
Yeah.
thing I'm going to do is to extract this.
Okay.
I'm going to right click, extract all, and then extract.
Okay.
Okay, that's the first thing. And then I'm going to open the extracted folder now.
Okay.
Then I'm going to open the evidence.
Okay.
Make sure that your name, center number, candidate number will appear on every page of this document. So appearing on every
Yes.
page of this document simply means that if you're having 5 pages, you need the names to appear in each of those pages. So to do this,
Okay.
I'm going to click on Insert.
Insert.
Then
Yeah.
under the header and footer section, you can choose header, you can choose footer, as long as they appear on every page, that's fine. So for the header, I have 3 columns.
Yeah.
And then you can choose any of the alignment. We have left alignment, center alignment, right alignment. Just going to
Yes.
choose the center alignment, name, your candidate numbers, your name, comma space, your
Yeah.
candidate your center number rather. Okay,
Yeah.
comma space, and then your candidate number. All right. So I'm going to click here, hit on delete on your keyboard. Click here, hit on delete on your keyboard.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Hope you can hear me clearly. Can you hear me clearly?
Hello?
Can you hear me clearly?
Yeah, yeah, I'm clear.
Okay. So I'm going to close my header and footer. So,
Yeah.
all right. So let's go to, of course, the whole idea of the evidence document is because we need to place our screenshots that we have taken.
Yes.
So I'm going to scroll down to tax3 database.
Okay.
Okay. You're not going to prepare some reports. Okay. Using database software, import the file
Yes.
J2322 race. Now remember, this is a CSV. This is a
Yeah.
generic file. And this simply means
Okay.
that if we're importing it, this is going to be a text file. Okay.
Okay.
So to do this, I'm going to open our recommended software for databases, which is what
Yes.
Access.
Yes.
And then I'm going to create a database. So blank database. And
Okay.
I'm going to save this. I'm going to save this by choosing the directory of where it is. Okay.
Yeah.
And I'll save it here.
Okay.
Okay. Then I'll click on create. It's going to generate a default table. We're going to close it because we don't want that. So right here, I'll click on
Yes.
external data because generic files are external data, right? So I'll click on
Yes.
external data, new data source from file, and I have a text
Okay.
file right here.
Okay.
It's going to put up
We
this
have to
prompt.
open text file.
Yes, you have to choose text file because it is
Okay.
a generic file. Yes,
Okay.
so it gives you this prompt, and then you have, of course, the first one is going to be imported
Yeah.
into a new table. Okay, so I'm going to choose
Okay.
browse,
Okay.
look for the directory. Okay, I have it here.
Yeah.
Race, I have race here, just
Okay.
to confirm that we have it
Yeah.
here. So we have race. Click on open, then click on OK. Remember, CSV is delimited because separated by comma. So I'm going to click on next.
Every time it should be that.
Yes, every time it should be delimited. Okay, and then the first row contains field name.
Okay.
And of course, CSV comma, right? So next, Are we skipping any fields? Let's look at this.
Okay.
We are not skipping any field. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm going to click on next. And then right here, I can choose my advanced.
Okay.
Click on advanced. Okay. And the next thing I'm going to do right now is the feed name and of course data types. So I have, let's start with the first one. Code page should be Western European Windows.
Okay.
And of course, the date order should be DMY.
Okay.
And of course, let's look at this. We said club code, last name, first name are all short text. So let's verify. Yes, short text.
Yeah.
We have BIP number and year of birth. So BIP number and year of birth. So what do we have it here? We have it here as number. So long integer is fine.
Okay. Numbers are long integers.
Yes, so long integers. When you see number, long
Okay.
integers is also fine. Yes.
Okay.
LB, LPF ratio is number, but this is what
Yeah.
is being stored on it, the decimal place, which is what?
Yes.
Double
3
in
decimal
access.
places.
So it's going to be double here. That's why you have double here because of the decimal
Okay.
places.
Okay.
Race time is dates / time. So date with time is fine.
Yeah.
Category, although this is how you should display. Category, year band, and gender is text.
Yes. It's correct.
Okay, so everything is fine. We didn't change anything here. So I'm
Yeah.
going to click on okay. Okay, so what's the primary key? The BIP
BIP
number.
number.
Yes, as the primary key. So I'll choose my primary key and I'll choose the BIP number. Next,
Okay.
and then finish.
Okay.
Close. So right here, I'm going to right click, go to design view. Let's see how we can work this out. So let's see how we can store them. So for the
Okay.
LFP ratio, I have right here
Yes.
3 decimal places. Now, 3 decimal places, I'll have to standardize it because there will be some that will be 1 decimal place, some that will be 2 decimal places. So you need to standardize it. So under the format,
Okay.
I'm going to standardize it.
Okay.
And decimal place is going to be what?
3
3.
decimal place.
Okay. The next one is race time. Now for race time, what's the format? It's going to be what? HH column MM column SS. So right
Yes.
here, it's going to be HH column MM column SS.
Okay. We have to write that.
Yes. Now, watch what happens. The moment I click on tab, it chooses and it changes to NN. Now, the reason why it changes to NN is because remember what is MM? MM is what?
Month.
Good. MM is already assigned to month. And
Yes.
we cannot assign one variable to mean 2 different things.
Yes.
So it simply means that when you type in the MM, it's going to change to what? NN. Because MM is already assigned to what? Month. So NN becomes what?
Yes.
Minutes. Make
Okay.
sense? Yeah, so we have
Yes.
hours for H, minutes for N, and seconds for
Minutes.
S.
Okay.
All right. So we have that. Okay, I think that's all. So I'm going to save
Yes.
and then switch to detached view. So now we
Yeah.
have this 3 decimal places, and now we have this.
Yes.
So I will click
Correct.
and select all, then double click. So I have this. Okay, so I'm going to save and I'm going to close.
Okay.
They said place in your evidence document a screenshot showing the feed name, data types, and primary key used in the table. So I'm going to go to my design view, or you come here to home, click on the table, right? And then switch to what? Design view. Whichever one you want to do is fine. Now I can
Okay.
take my screenshot and I use the snipping tool to do that. The
Yes.
snipping tool to do that. You, I have this. Okay, so I have this, right?
Yeah.
So this is going to be step what? 15. This is step 15. Step
Yes.
15. And I'm going to paste it here. Okay.
And the picture we have to format it.
No, we don't need to format, it's fine. I think it's legible like this.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's legible like this. Yeah. Legible. It's legible like that.
Okay.
So again, I think it's fine. Maybe you just make it 10, but it's fine. It's clear. All right.
Okay.
Step 16. Import the file j2322clubs.csv as a new table in your database. Okay, so I'm going to close this. External details, new data source from file. It's going to be a text file. And
Okay.
remember, we're importing this as a new table. Look at it here. As a new
Yes.
table in your database. So we're importing this as a new table. So I'm going to
Okay.
browse, club, open,
Okay.
and then click on OK.
Okay.
Remember, it's going to be delimited, right? Don't forget.
Yes.
And of course, it's comma separated value. So the first row contains the field name.
Contains field names.
And are we skipping anything? No, we're not. Because
No.
I said what? Set all data types to text, all of them to
Yes.
text. So they're going to be like short text. So right here, I'll click on advanced, and then I'll make
Okay.
everything. So they're already on short text already. Okay, so they're already on short text. So it's already on text already, right? And we have our code
Yeah.
page as Western European Windows. So I'll click on OK. So what's the primary
Yeah.
key? Club ID. So
Club ID.
I'll choose my primary key, club ID, or click on the drop down and choose it. Whichever one is fine. So next, and then finish.
Okay.
Then I can close.
Okay.
Okay. So again, I'm going to open the club and click it, select all.
To create the table, you go to the external data. Then you go to
New data
the
source.
file source, new data source, and then text file.
Yes, from file, then text file.
Okay.
So here again, click here, double click in between this field so that everything will be properly shown. Right?
Okay.
And then you can now save.
Okay.
And probably close. Create a one-to-many relationships between club ID in the club table and club code in the race table. So let's create a relationship.
Yes.
So database tools, relationship here.
Yeah.
I think I can just pin this now. And then just double click to bring them in, or you just hold your control to select both of them and then click add selected table. Whichever one you want to do is fine.
Okay.
To ensure it's in. So we have club ID in the club table to club code. So we have club ID, primary key. This is going to be foreign key. Okay, primary key to foreign key. We are not enforcing any facial integrity unless you're being told to do that. Okay, so I'll click on create. So we've done that. So what else? Place your evidence document, a screenshot showing the feeds and the type of relationship. So you don't take this, you don't take the screenshot, you don't do this. Because this does not show the type of relationship. Do you see the type of relationship here? No. So there's no way to know the type of relationship. So what you do is you click here, right? And then click on what? Edit relationship. So
and this one we have to take.
So this shows what the type of what? Relationship. So this shows what?
Yes.
The fields.
The type. Yes.
The fields here, right? And then the type.
Okay.
Okay. So now we'll take our screenshot.
Okay.
New. Take this. Okay. So click on OK. This is going to be step 17. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, we missed step 16. So
Yeah.
let's do that. We missed step 16. So I'm going to click here, picture format, crop. Okay.
What is the step 16?
I'll show you. Click on save. And save. Don't forget, save your relationship and then close it. Step 16 is the club. We didn't take the screenshot for the club. So
Oh,
we have to
yes,
take the
you have to
screenshot for the
show that.
club. Yes, we have to show
Okay.
that. Okay,
Okay.
so I'm going to take my snipping tool. You.
Oh, we just have to show the field names and the data types.
Yes. So you show the
Okay.
table name, the field name, data types, and the primary key.
Okay.
Okay, so it's right here. Place
Yeah.
your evidence document a screenshot showing the field names, data type, and primary key used in the table.
Okay.
So this is going to be step 16.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Step 18.
Okay.
Create a columnar data entry form with all fields in the race table. So a columnar data entry form with all fields in the race table. So let's do that. So here I have create, and then we have form wizard with
Okay.
all fields from what? The race what? Table. So change it to the race table and then move all of them.
Okay.
And then click on next. Forms are columnar, next.
Yes.
This is going to be
Finish.
what? Race data entry form. Race data entry form.
Okay. Columnar means we have to use form wizard.
Yes.
Okay.
So now I'm going to go to my form design.
Okay.
The design view of it. I can close this.
Okay.
Okay, let me go to my layout first. Click here. Make this bold. Make this black. Probably increase the font to about like 24. That's fine. Then now I can now switch. Right? Switch to design view.
Yeah.
Now click here. I'm holding my control to select this. I'm
Okay.
holding my control to select this.
Control, right?
Yes. Hold
Okay.
my control to select more than one item. Then I can now
Okay.
adjust it to like this.
Okay.
Again, I'll do the same thing here. I'm holding my
Yeah.
control to select it.
Okay.
Let me do this. Okay. So format here, I'm going to make it right alignment, black,
Okay.
bold. Okay.
It says that?
Pardon?
It says that we have to change the color to black
They said apply two different formatting features to
or
this form to improve the design.
okay, like that. Okay. So we can apply any of them.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so let's
Okay.
do that.
Got it. Yeah.
So to display one record at a time. All right. So now just click here, hold my control, 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 and then just okay. So the next thing we want to do is so for gender should be, let me see, let me go to the race.
Okay.
So we have gender to be just male or female, right? Male,
Yes.
or female. So let's see how we can do that. Okay, so I have my option box. Okay, so we have okay, male or female.
Okay.
Okay, male 1, female 2.
Okay.
Then I'll store this in gender.
Gender, okay.
Okay, so this option button is fine.
Yeah.
This is going to be saved as gender.
Okay.
So we're just going to try it. Let's go to form view and see if it's going to work. Okay, so let's see. Okay.
Now we have to go to the form view.
So we have this. Go back to design view.
Okay.
So let's see. Let's look at the drop down. Club code. Let me open the race.
Okay.
Let's see. Let's see. Club code. I have, let me see. I'll see level. So yes, I'll see level. So let's use club code.
Okay.
But club code might be much. But let's see how it goes. For club code,
Comment design.
let's get combo box. Club. Let me see. No, race rather. Okay. Club code. Yes. I'm not sorting anything yet. Okay, if we know what they do, we can just type in, because I see that we have RCC. Okay, let's just use this. It's fine. Let's store it in club code, right?
Yes.
And then this is going to be club underscore code.
Okay.
Let's see. Yes, so I can close this and let's see how it works.
Okay.
So let's go to the form view. Okay, so the club code is working, right?
Yes.
Je suis là. Fantastique. Ah, bien.
Just give me a minute.
Yeah. Hello, are you there?
Yes, I'm there with you.
Okay, okay.
Okay, so let's look at this design view. Did we do the let me see.
Property shape.
Okay, let me do this and see something first.
Yeah.
Let me do this. Let me do female first and then let's see. Um, mhm. I want to store it in gender.
Yes.
Mhm. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll just take off this one. Let me just delete this one. Take this. So right here on my form design, data sheet, this is going to be the control source is gender, visible, yes. Let's see. Let's look at the data.
To get that the box thing, we have to go to the combo box, right?
We'll have to put this one. We have to replace them.
Okay.
So let me do this. So I'm going to select all here. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so move it here a bit.
Okay.
This as well, just move it. Just one, move it.
Okay.
Okay, so I can take this one here
Yes.
and then replace it with this. Okay, and for this one as well, take the gender here. You can just reduce the gender, really. Keep it here. Format. Text. Make it black. Okay. Paste it here. Okay, so we have this. The next thing we're going to do now is,
Why did we make the race data entry from the black font?
because we want them to be the field.
Okay.
Yeah, just to specify it to be the field. So make it
Okay.
black here as well. Okay, so we have this. Now the next thing we're going to do is, I'm just going to put this aside. Once we've added it, then we can take it off. So just to be
Okay.
safe. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is, I think this one is fine. We can delete this one. The problem here is the gender. So we have, we can add some control buttons
Yes.
that will just do something for us. So we have next. So I prefer just next, not next record, just next.
Okay. Wait,
Yes.
this one, could you explain? I didn't understand the next one.
So this one is just about buttons and navigation. You know, when you go to some website, you see some buttons that tells you
Yes.
next, previous, add,
Yes.
insert. So all these are called buttons. They are just help for navigations, right? We call them
Okay.
action
How did
buttons.
you create it?
So when you go to the form design, you see what we call what?
Okay.
Button. So click on the
Button.
button
Okay.
and then you draw. Click on the button and then you draw, right? So
Okay.
you draw this. So you have next, previous. I'm just going to use previous text.
We can choose any of the buttons like previous, next.
Yes,
Anything.
you can choose it. Yes. So you have previous. I'm just going to add two more.
Okay.
Two more here is to save and to add. So I'm just going to use add first. So text to add. Okay. And then right here is to save
Okay.
text, then save.
Okay.
Okay, so control, control, control. And then come to
Okay.
format, shape fill. Just going to make it transparent. Shape
Okay.
outline, probably make it black, and then pick a line thickness to probably be this. Change shape, I prefer this, and
Okay.
it's not out of place to bold it and then make it black. Okay, I think this is
Yes.
fine. Okay, so we have this, right? So I'm just probably going to do this, just make it like
Okay.
this, make it like this. Look at this, the question said, apply 2 different formatting features to help improve. We've even added more than 2, but this is fine,
Yes.
right?
Okay.
So we have this. So let's go to our form view. Okay, so we have this. Now the next thing we want to do is it said use this form created in step 18 to add the following features in the race table. So we have this. So we're just going to do this. Split it.
Okay.
And then right here, I'm just going to click on add. Okay. So add here, I have the code here, which is
CC1.
1. Last name is what? Bonds.
Burns.
The first name is what? Amy.
Army. Yeah.
BIP number is 1208.
Yes.
Year of birth is 1943.
43.
Okay, this other one is 0.678.
Okay.
This time is O2 colon 20 colon 05. The category is going to be Grand
Veteran.
Veteran. The year ban is going to be 80 to what? 89. And this is going to be
Yes.
female. Okay, so let's save. We've saved it. Now let's see how
Okay.
it's going to look like, if this is going to work. So let's go to datasheet. I'm going to go to my race table.
Okay.
Is this what we have?
Yes.
So it's working. Can you see that the button is working now? So you begin with female, right? You begin with female, and then you end it with male. So female is 1, male is 2. Can you see that it's working? So this is it here. No, this is race time. Oh. This is 022005. That's not it. Oh. Race time 022005. The first name is what? Bonds. So let's look for Bonds as the last name, right?
Yes.
So I'm going to go to home, find.
Okay.
Then I'll look for Bonds.
Okay.
So it's showing 1.
Yes.
And it shouldn't show 1. It should show female.
Okay.
It should show female. So that becomes, it should show female, not 1.
Okay.
Mm.
So how do we change it?
Or, okay, I'm coming.
Yeah.
Okay, male is 0, female is 1.
Yes.
So let's see how we can do this.
Okay.
Let's see how we can do this. So
Okay.
it's choosing 1. So we'll go to design view. Okay, we're going to design view and let's see how we can modify it.
Okay.
So I'm going to create another one. Okay, we have male and then we have female. No. So male is 0, female is 1. So let's see.
Why did we make male 0?
Those are default values, but I want to be sure. I'm coming.
Okay.
So this is going to be gender. And then
Okay.
save. So I'm going to probably delete this one and then input
Okay.
this one here. Let's see.
Okay.
Okay. So now let me switch to my form view.
Okay.
And let's look for the last record, which is bonds. So we have it as what? Female.
Female. Yeah.
Okay, so let's choose it to be male and let's save. And let's see. So we have 0
Yeah.
for male. And then for female,
Female.
we'll save. What do we have? 1. But that's
1.
not what we want. Do you understand? Because it should
Yes.
it should not be showing values for us. It should be showing it should be showing the name.
Yeah.
It should be showing the name. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. I have an idea so that we can let me go to design view and let's see how we can do this real quick. So I can store this, right? So I have an idea. So let's do this. No, let me go to
This form part is a little confusing, right?
it's not really confusing though. The problem is usually they don't use radio button they only use radio button for yes and no. Because for your
Yes.
yes is -1, no is 0. Do you understand?
Okay.
So what I want to do now is I want to do something. I want to see. So this is the value is going to be male, and
Okay.
let me see. For example, you may enter text. So it's not going to work. It has to be number. I was thinking of
Okay.
something. So what we'll do here, we'll just change it to drop down. Drop down. Yes, drop down. So let me just go back.
Okay.
You just cancel it. So let me see the list. I'm just exploring them. Let's see let's see how this is going to work. Okay.
If we don't make a form, then we won't be able to make a report, right?
No, it's not about that. Let me see. I have an idea.
Okay.
Now I'll type in the values I want, right? So this is
Yes.
going numbers of column. This is one column. Let me see. Okay, so I just want number of column is 1. Let me see. Okay, let's see 2. Column 1, column 2. No, that's
Okay.
not what I want. That's not what I want. Let me see. Okay, let's do, I want the list box to get from another table. So I'm going to get this. Where's the gender? Gender. And then what I would do is probably, I have a female here. Can I delete? I don't think I can do anything here. It's not going to work for me. So what we will do is, the only way out right now is it's just to drop down. Okay,
Okay.
it's just to drop down. So it's better we just bring this one here. Okay, bring this one here. Just leave the club code the way it is. We've already added more features. So when it comes to gender, don't make a gender a video button, except you are adding genders. They told you to add gender at the video button. Then the values is going to be there as 1, 2, 1, 2. Do you understand? Do you understand? It's going to be there as 1, 2, 1, 2.
Okay.
So that's it. So don't forget. Okay, so what we'll do now is we're just going to go to the form view. And then that one that has, this one that has 1, we'll change it to what? Female. And then we can save. So if you come here now, it's going to be what? Female. Can you see it now?
Yeah.
So the whole idea is that I'm just showing you all the possible scenarios so that in exam, when you're doing this, you're having this, you know what to do.
Okay.
You understand? You know what to do. So when you have something
Yeah.
like this, you know that, okay, you can make this a drop down works, and yes or no is preferably for radio buttons, because yes is -1 and no is 0.
Okay. But it was a little confusing, like this form thing. It's like confusing.
So usually radio buttons usually for yes or no, right? So
Okay.
it's important that you know that. Okay, so -1
Okay.
is for yes and 0 is for no. Okay, all right.
Okay.
So now that we are done, we can even add in an instruction, but I said 2, right? We can even add an
Yeah.
instruction to say, okay, kindly fill up the form. I think we can even do that. So let's just select everything here. Okay, bring it down a bit. And here we can just add in, right?
Okay.
Kindly fill out the form for the race. Okay, so we can make this center the line and then black, right? Hope that makes
Okay.
sense.
Yeah.
Okay, so now if we switch this to the form view, we should have this. Okay, so the whole idea is just to explain what this is. So it's time for us to take our screenshot. So what's it? Let's look at it. Use this form created in step 18. We've added this. Place the evidence document a screenshot of the form with the new record displayed, showing the formatting features applied in step 18. Okay, they said 2, to improve the design. So
Okay.
we've done some things to improve the design already. So I'm just going to take the screenshot of this. So I'm going to get my snipping tool, take my screenshot.
Okay.
Okay, let me take it again because I think this was covering this. So let me take it again. It is going to be what, step 19.
So you have to take it.
Mm. So right
Okay.
here, Ctrl plus enter, and then we have this. Okay,
Yes.
and then I'll right click, and then I'll paste.
Okay. So we have to post the screenshot for this.
Yes, you have to.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. The reason why I'm even happy that this question has a form is so that we can actually look at this. Most time in radio buttons, like we've done in radio buttons now, if they tell you in that
Yeah.
radio button to create a radio button, it's the values they want to see. So the field there is going to have the values 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So if you have 5 items,
Yeah.
it's the values they want to see. Because at the end of the day, when you are taking your screenshot, it's the radio button they want to see. So in the datasheet view, it's going to be showing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that's fine.
Okay.
All right. Any other question? So you just save your work and then you can close. Please don't forget
What
to
about
save.
the report?
Yes, the
The
report there,
Oh,
the report there, I'm just going to just brief to the report here is not, this is usually the simplest of them all, right? Because here you have to
okay.
create the query, and in the query they said in areas end with the text land. So this is going to be asterisk what? Land. Category is junior or master. You just type in this like this, and don't forget you're running one criteria at a time. And of course,
Okay.
in your query, you start with this by
Is
inputting
it
the field.
possible, like, if you can show me how to do it?
Okay, let me just do the query because of time. I have to go now. So
Oh,
let me
okay.
just, yes, let me just okay, let me just open it and just do.
Because, like, report, because it's the main thing. That's why.
So create, I'm just going to do a query, and then you can go to this video on this. Do you understand? And with the
Okay.
idea of explaining this form, probably that would really help you. So I have my query wizard. Okay, so right here, the simple query, they said from what? From both tables. Okay, so what do? We look at the first one, first name. So first name, last name,
Last name,
gender,
gender,
category,
category, area,
area. Okay, what else?
country, race, time.
Race time, right?
Yeah.
That's all. So here,
Okay.
so you have the title of the report will also be the title of the query. So master and what junior outcomes.
Junior outcomes.
Okay, so we have this. Okay.
Okay.
Again, ensure nothing is cut off. And now that we've done this, okay, we'll switch to what our design view. And the first one
Okay.
is what? Area ends with the land with the text what? Land. So you have asterisk land.
The meeting is gonna end.
Yes. So we have asterisk what? Land, and then I'm going to
Okay.
click on query design. Let me pin
Okay.
this, and then I'm going to run it. Okay. So if you look
Okay.
at the area, they all end with what? Land. The next one is
Land.
what? Category is junior or master. So I'm just going to copy this.
Okay. One more question for report. Do we need to make a query, or it's not required?
No, for you to make your report, you have to do query. That's why I'm doing the query first. From the query, you now
Oh,
make your
okay.
report.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm just going to paste this, right? And
The
then run
meeting's
it.
gonna end in 5 seconds.
It's fine. So we have this. Do you understand? So we have
Okay.
this right here. So we have 32. So from here, you can save. I'm ending now. You can save, and then the next thing you're going to do is, since you have done
Yeah.
this, what's the next thing for you to do? Your report. So from here, you can close, go to create, report wizard, and then select this
Okay.
query. Can you see that? Remove
Yes.
everything, and
Okay.
you don't have to group them. So from here, you can now, what are you sorting by? Ascending by what? Ascending order of what? Category.
Okay.
What else again? It's going to be portraits. And of course, the name you give to this
Master and junior outcomes.
is still the name you're going to give to this. Do you understand? So it's still the same thing.
Yes.
From here, you can now start editing it. All right.
Okay.
All
So
right.
this is the end. This is the report. We have to take a printout.
Yes. In the same thing again. Yeah, in the same thing, you also do the same thing again. Create a query and then create a report. So anytime you're creating a report, you have to first of all create a query.
Okay.
All right.
This one, how do we do 21? Question
Pardon?
21. Question 21, how do we do this one?
Is it the same thing?
20.
Create a query first and then create your report. The same structure. Create your query and then create your report. So if you check my YouTube channel, you're going to see a video on this paper. Go through it. With
The
what you
full
have
thing
learned
is there?
now. You said?
The full thing is there?
Yes.
Okay, okay,
So go through it and that will be done.
okay, okay,
All
okay,
right.
okay. Can you send me the recording also? You can send me the recording of the Zoom. Hello?
I'm going to send you the recording.
Okay, okay,
Yes,
okay,
I'll send you the
okay.
recording. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
All right. Take care.
Bye.
Bye.